Morning everybody, welcome to Blue Heron Hill. My name is Sue. Welcome to my channel. I've taken a hiatus, and if you saw the last video I could sort of explain why. Feeling better, a little bit more energy, and it's time to plant these brassicas. They should have been in the ground 2 to 3 weeks ago, but life gets in the way. But I still have time. These are cold loving crops. Sometimes they're called coal crops. Brassicas is the general species name for all of these. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbages, kales, those type of crops that do very well in the cooler temperatures. That's why you don't plant them in the hot of the summer. But things are starting to cool off. Fall is maybe in the air. Anyway, but that's what I am going to be doing today. I have 2 beds that I'm going to try and squeeze all these plants into, and I wanted to take you along. Come along and let's dig in the dirt. I'm so glad that that's done. 2 brassica beds finally planted. So got to give them a good watering in. My water irrigation drip system is, I got to straighten that out so everybody gets a nice drink of water. Probably won't have to be using this too much because usually the fall season is kind of rainy. But anyway, they do need a good drink of water now that their roots are planted into where they're going to be. Both beds I amended. That bed up there is where I had brassicas in the springtime, and I highly amended it with some good compost and what I had left from last year's compost makings. The beds themselves are a little on the low side, so I'm going to have to address that in the springtime with some additional compost and soil and stuff. Every year you're going to have to raise the height of your raised beds because they do sink. Nutrients are leached out of the soil, things compress a little bit. These are very fluffy. I'm very happy. I probably didn't even need that trowel to dig in most of those little seedlings. So that's my fall brassica planting. A little late, but I think it should do fine. I have these arches on this one over here. I'm going to put them on this one here. It is still early in the season that those cabbage moth butterflies are still around. So I'm going to have to protect them for a little bit with those on about maybe mid-September. I could probably take the netting off. But I am then probably going to replace it on about end of September, beginning of October with a fabric row cover to kind of keep the warmth in a little bit. That's when things start cooling off a bit. And if need be, I'll have to put some greenhouse plastic over it if these need to go into November or December. They can take a light frost, but a continued freeze is probably not so good for them. But I'll protect them, and we'll see how far I can go to get a nice crop off of these brassicas. I have broccoli in this one at that end. I think those are cauliflower, and in this bed I have cabbage, both regular green-headed cabbage and also Chinese cabbage. I welcome you to follow along with me on my videos and pass it along to those that may have interest in gardening. And maybe you've never fall gardened before. It's not too late. You can start lettuce. I have a tray of lettuce that's also going to have to go out here. And as soon as I get some things dug up, I'm going to make a bed of lettuces. So until the next time that we can go digging in the dirt, happy gardening. Bye.